Yeah, hello people. Another lovely bad hair day here. In bed still, which is sleeping on the couch. Um, I just haven't slept in my bed for ages because it's warmer in this room. Um, Things are going good enough. Excuse me. Um, and it's snowing outside. Um, but basically, I'm obviously thinking of Planet Intersex again. Um, it's good that I'm going to name some names here. It's good that Curtis E. Hinkle has made contact with me in the last 2 weeks for the first time. Um, you know, I've often wanted to have been connected at least with that person on Facebook, and now I am since 2 weeks ish. So that's great progress. Because me and Curtis do think quite similarly, not the same, quite similarly. Also, Andre Lorek, it's very good that he has come onto YouTube and done 9 videos, and I think 2 or 3 of them are responses to my videos, and one of them especially is a video for me. And I haven't yet done a response for that video. One of the reasons is because I can't put a video response on Genders in X, the channel name. I've asked Andre for a friend invite many moons ago on YouTube when he first joined it. And Andre, I'd really love you to accept that friend invitation on YouTube, because that allows me then to comment on your channel and also put video responses up. So I don't know whether you know that I'm not. I don't know whether you realise that I'm actually technically blocked from your channel at the moment. If you didn't realise that, I am, and I think it would be important if you unblocked me or just accepted the friend invitation, so that I can start to do that. Because it's important, don't you think? Our mediums of talking together, like blogging and stuff, never worked, Andre. You know that both. So video is the way to go, and even though you say on your own channel that you don't think you'll get into doing 300 or 400 videos, you think that maybe I'm the one who's got the most videos and is the quickest with doing videos. I'm actually not. There's a quicker XXY out there. Rogue One Kiwi, Graham Tucker, is actually doing far more videos in a shorter space of time, and with the rate that he's doing videos, he'll be up to 2,000 just after Christmas. So I think it's not, as we all know, it's not quantity, it's quality. But I have to say that I think most of my videos have got a lot of quality in them. After all, my 22 months ish on YouTube has resulted in me being able to express myself in better ways to people and getting through to these people, which on blogs wasn't happening really. And it's much easier to get people through video. So I think it's great that all these XXYs are on YouTube, and there are a couple of more XXYs on YouTube. I'm just a bit concerned about the other XXYs on YouTube. For a start, one XXY's account is gone now, and to be honest, there's been 2 other XXYs that were on YouTube and they're gone as well now. They went about a year ago. They just disappeared from the YouTube scene anyway. And I'm very concerned about that sort of a thing, like that an XXY would have the balls to come onto YouTube at the start, and then somebody or something comes along and deters them from doing, you know, a YouTube channel and being themselves and expressing themselves. I think there's far too much nanny type behaviour around the XXY community in general. There's this sort of feeling or thought that you know, I don't know what the thought is, but you know, there are people out there in the XXY world especially that are trying to control, you know, what people say about XXY. You know, and that's never going to happen, guys. So, you know, the sooner you realise that, you know, you can continue on with what you think about XXY, and we will continue to go on about what we think is XXY, you know, and that's going to happen, and that's going to continue to happen, and that's what you call conversation, and arguments come out of that, no problem. I don't know if anybody's noticed, but I don't generally turn my back when there's an argument. You know, I do not set my head to ignore. In general, it has been bad for my mental health to deal with what's his name, Graham Tucker. You know, it has absolutely been bad for my mental health to have gone through caring and watching so many of his videos that just simply were off track, and he in general is off track on the level of you know, saying so much about me, and having watched so many of my videos and responded to so many of my videos, and yet after all of that anyway still continues to get me extremely wrong, and not just get me wrong, but broadcast to the world how I am not. Yeah. And so, warning to all XXYs out there, that person is extremely difficult, and the perception that the xxytalk.com people had on me, you should quickly and swiftly change your focus from me and that picture of me. You should change photos, change my face to Graham Tucker's face, because he is what you thought I was in xxytalk.com. I have never been that angry in the last 12 years. Never. You know, I mean, I've been, let's say again, sorry, I've maybe been that angry, but not for that long. You know, I don't hold the anger. I'm able to snap out of it, you know. I'm able to control myself, you know, much better than he obviously is. And he really needs help. He really needs help. And just on the level of, yeah, what you said, Andre, in one of your videos towards me, you said, oh, it's great to see you, you know, being much better in yourself and stuff like that. Well, that's another example of you, Andre, and it's, don't be thinking that I'm taking this badly. I'm just reacting and commenting on what you said to me. You said, like, you know, it's great that, Gavin, you're getting much better in yourself. I can see you're doing much better now. And, you know, what some people kind of forget is that, you know, I was off testosterone, but, you know, I went off testosterone by myself. I decided I'd go off testosterone. I decided to go into the black hole arena of hormone imbalance, knowing full well that I would end up probably in that feeling that I was in the last 7 months, which was like weird and fucked up and attracting negative and just being negative and all negativity all over the place. Hence probably why Graham Tucker latched onto me, because he saw it. He saw, oh, this guy, he's fucked off his head. Grab him and throw him around, you know. I mean, that is the mentality of bullies, basically, and that is exactly what happened to me in the teenage years. And I also didn't know how to deal with it in the teenage years, you know. And thankfully, in this day and age, this part of my life, I've got so many beautiful, brilliant friends, ranging from all ages and all sorts of personalities and all sorts of professionals, and all sorts of professional bums as well. And they've all given me the same advice, which I actually disagree with. I don't think I should ignore him. You know, I think I should help him. He thinks he should help me, but we actually should all help each other. And I am doing that. I'm continuing to help people and encourage people to be better selves, and that's what life is all about. Ciao.